Hi everyone, this is Rion Paper. Welcome to another video. In today's video, I would like to tell you about my 5 favorite fountain pen acquisitions from the year of 2025, as we are slowly getting towards the end of the year. I've acquired quite a few fountain pens this year. I bought a couple and I was gifted a couple. And I had quite a hard time deciding what my top 5 would be. I actually love all of them. I think there's not a single pen purchase that I regret for this year. So that's a good thing. I'm really, really happy with the pens that I got. And also, obviously, with the pens that I already had and have still been using and getting a lot of enjoyment from. But from the fountain pens that I got this year, which are my top 5 favorite pens? In no particular order, because I didn't rank them, which only occurs to me now. The first one is actually the first fountain pen that I got this year, and that was in January, maybe February, not sure. I got this Leonardo La Virtuosa is what the model is called, and the color is called Murano. This is a beautiful fountain pen that is only sold, I believe, on KataWiki, and I participated in the auction for this pen and I got it, and I am just really happy with this pen. It's a fantastic writer. It has gorgeous rose gold colored clip and a rose gold colored nib. And I just think it has such a nice balance of colors. It has a cracked ice resin, which is quite common. It's not something very unique, but I think these colors just go really well together. I love the more greenish turquoise colors in there. There's lots of different shades of blue. There's even some brown in there, a reddish brown, which makes it lovely for for all kinds of different pen and ink pairings. So really, really happy with this pen. And then we have the Benu Euphoria Milk and Honey, which is the pen that I picked from Benu when they offered to send me a pen to make a video about, to do a little review about. And I was asked to just browse their catalog, which is very extensive. They have a lot of different pen models and different colors. And I picked this one, and I have been so happy with this pen. It's a fantastic writer. It has just one of the most beautiful resins, I think. It really has this sort of milky honey look. The gold sparkles, the gold shimmer in here is fantastic. And it's just a great pen all around. I love the Euphorias. I think they're very, very comfortable in my hands. Let's just see. I put an extra fine TWSBI nib in this one. So it's kind of a Frankenstein pen at this point. But it's a fantastic pen, and I'm really, really happy with it. Then we have another Benu, but this one I actually bought myself. This is the Benu Briolette in the Milky Way color. And I had been wanting a sort of cooler purple pen for a very long time, but I just couldn't really decide which one I wanted. And then I saw a notification or I saw somewhere online that Benu was sort of cleaning out all of their current Briolette models and that they were getting some new colors. And I just took the time to really carefully look through all of them, because I knew that if I wanted to pick one up, this was probably going to be my last chance. And I saw this one and I just decided to get it. I got it directly from Benu, from Armenia. And when it got here and I unboxed it, I remember I was standing close to a window. It was a very sunny day, and the sun just hit the glittery resin of this pen and these gorgeous, gorgeous, bigger silver glitter flakes. And I just fell in love. It is a beautiful, beautiful pen. It has a fantastic nib. It has a smaller Schmidt nib, which is an extra fine in my case. And I was afraid that maybe this pen was going to be too small in my hands, but it's just fine. It's just long enough. And yeah, it's great. And the first ink that I put in here was Diamine Rainbow's End, which is a purple ink with a chameleon shimmer. And that was just so much fun as well. So yeah, this is a really fun pen, and I'm really glad that I picked it up. Then I went to the Dutch Pen Show with my mom, and that is where I got this pen, the Narwhal Horizon in the Twilight color. And I had seen this one online, and I'd looked at it and I thought, yeah, I don't think that's really a pen for me. But when I saw it in real life, and I think for me that's the magic of pen shows, because I don't really get to visit pen shops and stores very often, because there aren't any in my city. So yeah, it's just not really something that I get the chance to do very often. So being able to browse so many pens at the Dutch Pen Show is really great for just, seeing them in real life. And when I saw this one, I was so stunned by the beautiful mix of colors. And I just think this is a fantastic pen, especially for the winter months, because it really reminds me of sort of a pine forest in winter, with the dark browns at the bottom and this cool green at the top. I love the black detailing on this one. I love the black nib. I recently swapped the fine nib that it came with for an extra fine nib, which I thought did not exist for these types of pens and this specific nib. However, on the Narwhal website, on their official website, you can actually get an extra fine nib for this pen. And so this is still the original black nib, but then in extra fine, which is a fantastic writer. I have it currently inked with Dominant Industry Winter Pine, which is really fun because it's a super light green color, but it really adds to that winter feel of this pen. So yeah, really happy with this one as well. And then last but not least is this pen that I got from Loft Pens in the UK. I commissioned this one actually based on a pen that I saw online, and this, I forgot what the name of the model is, but the color is called Tiger Eye Stripe, and that is exactly what this reminds me of, just the Tiger Eye precious stone with lots of different colors. It's a very warm looking pen. I think this one is particularly beautiful for the autumn months because it looks like an autumn forest. And what I really like about this pen is that the different colors, the different color segments have various levels of chatoyance. So for example, the red is a little bit more glittery, whereas the sort of sandy tan color has an almost deeper type of chatoyance. So it's a very interesting pen to look at and to rotate as I'm doing now, especially when there's a little bit of sunlight that hits the pen. That's just really beautiful. And this is a very comfortable pen as well. It's a little bit bigger, but it's not too big. It's not too wide at the grip section. And I just think it's a fantastic writer. And yeah, I've been really enjoying this pen. And I just think it looks so unique in my collection, just like with these stripes and just the type of look that this has. I just think it's very beautiful. But as you can see, it's one of the bigger ones. Let's just put it next to the Euphoria, actually. Yeah, it's about the size of a new Euphoria, which is also definitely a bit of a bigger pen. And I think if you see these 5 pens in a row, the only possible conclusion I think about my tastes is that I like colorful pens. I like it when there's something interesting going on. But I don't really have a preference for a smaller pen or a bigger pen, or like a flat top pen or a cigar shaped pen, or maybe faceted pen. I really don't have a preference for any of that, which I think makes my collection very fun and just diverse. But I do like a bit of color, and most of my pens are not necessarily like more subdued or professional looking, even though I don't particularly love that word, because I don't think anyone would say anything about it if I took this pen to work, except maybe for, wow, that's a, colorful, unique pen. But I don't know why that could not be professional. But yeah, most of my pens are definitely a little bit more out there, a little bit more colorful. And that's something that I've really embraced this year, where I'm just like, yeah, you know what? A pen with a ton of glitter in it, that makes me happy. So why not? And these are my 5 favorite pens of 2025. I was actually debating adding another one that I just recently got, but I will show that one at a later time, because I feel like I just can't include it with my favorites if I've only written with it for a couple of days. And I just feel like I haven't gotten to know the pen very well yet. These have all, written dry at least once, and some of them multiple times. So I can definitely, I feel like I know the pens a little bit better, which is why I've chosen these 5 as my favorite pens of the year. Would love to know what your favorite pen purchase of this year was. And I also want to give a little extra mention to the wonderful pen rest that I'm using to display these pens right now, because that is maybe my most favorite fountain pen related acquisition of this year. And that's this beautiful pen rest that my father made for me. I have 2 of these. They're made from walnut wood, and I'm just so happy with having these on my desk, because my pens don't roll away. They're easy to just pick up, and I love the look of this. So he keeps telling me that it was just, like a trial project and that it's not perfect, but it's perfect for what I use it for, and I'm just super happy with it. So special mention for the pen rest. And thank you, Dad, for making this one and the other one that's somewhere downstairs. So let me know what your favorite pen or pen-related purchase of the year was, or maybe gift, or anything that you got. And I hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.